Hello, welcome. My name is Estera and I would like to show you how to integrate Azure Machine Learning with Customer Insights. We'll start from the creation of Azure Machine Learning service on Azure. And then, when the service is created, we are going to enter the studio. So going to Azure Machine Learning Studio. Then we are following the steps that are helping us to reproduce the integration, and we are starting with a creation of compute instance. Compute instance is just a virtual machine optimized for data science workloads that is going to be used by us to run the pipeline. The creation of the compute instance is taking about 5 minutes. That's why in the meantime we are going to register model. The pickle file, so the file with a model, you can get access to it from the repo. So just download that to your local PC and upload as shown on the screen through the upload file option. Just remember to put a proper name that is suggested in the repo, and then the model is registered. Right after that, we are going to register a dataset. In that case, you can go to our repo with the instruction, and there click customer one CSV file. Then copy the raw path to the raw file. That's one. Just copy that and click create the dataset from web files. Paste the web URL and yes, copy the name, customer dataset. Remember to choose the dataset type as Tabular and click next. In the meantime, Azure Machine Learning is reaching to that file and parsing the structure. Then click create. The last step, once the compute instance is provisioned for us, is to clone the repo. So go to the notebooks, click the open terminal, then write git clone and paste the repo address. You can see the repo is cloned. Just remember to refresh the tab. Yes, we have all the files. Click on pipeline, and it's a Jupyter notebook with many cells that are building the pipeline. First of all, the first cell is building the score.py. That file is going to be used each time a new data is coming and there is a need for scoring. In the previous version of this script, there is a missing step of creation of scripts folder. That's why in that demo I am creating a scripts folder manually. Right after that, I'm going to run the cell and yes, we have a success. And then just run one by one each cell. The second cell that we are going to run is designed for the debugging mode as well as for the first run, because this cell is running the score.py script on our registered dataset with the usage of registered model. Yes. In the meantime, we confirm that our user is allowed to execute and create the experiments in this instance of Azure Machine Learning service. And right after the confirmation, the script is going to be run. It's taking less than 2 minutes to complete the script, and as the result, the file named as customerincomeoutput.csv is going to be created under the given path. You can check it also using Azure portal and checking whether in a certain blob this file with some prediction results is created. After running the script in a debug mode, go to the next cell and import all the libraries. After that, run the cell that is responsible for creating a compute cluster. So a compute cluster in that case will be created as a minimum as a definition of a certain VM's virtual machine with a proper size, and with a definition that as a minimum there will be just one node, as a maximum 2 nodes. You can also schedule running all the cells, just not to wait once one cell is completed and clicking again. I will briefly discuss what are the 2 more cells doing. So first of all, the first visible cell is just defining the dataset, the parameters that are going to be passed to the score.py file, and then defining the pipeline per se. The last cell is responsible for creation of pipeline plus exposing pipeline endpoint. Once the last cell is going to be finished with a success, then you can go to Customer Insight and there add a new workflow that is going to pass and trigger the deployed and exposed pipeline. Right now we are going just to wait for the final result, but nothing big here is going to happen. It's just a confirmation that the pipeline provisioning is going to success. Thank you for watching.